Starting a business is never easy, especially in a global pandemic, but Nick Szymanski did just that and is having great success.
I graduated from Anchor Bay High School. I always wanted to own my own business, is always what I said. What that really meant, I didn't really know. Out of high school, I did not go to college. I knew college was not something that was really going to be for me. And I decided to go work for my uncle's company doing a water mitigation tech. About 19, 20 years old, I jumped over to a landscape company and started doing that. Then it led me into the asphalt company. I was a laborer there for about 2 years and worked up into being a project manager. Worked as a project manager up until COVID hit. And then I decided to make a change in direction that I didn't want to do that anymore.
When COVID started and we were in quarantine, and Nick came home and he had 2 weeks of quarantine to do whatever he wanted to do.
I had a check for $3,000 and I decided I was gonna go gamble on something. So I took this check for $3,000, I cashed it, and I went and purchased 2 golf carts and brought them home. And immediately when I brought them home, one of the neighbors came down the street and purchased one. And then the other one sold relatively quickly after that.
And at first it wasn't really anything that I took seriously until he came home and said he was done working as a project manager and he wanted to create his own business selling golf carts and customizing them. Initially, honestly, I was actually really happy for him. It just seemed like it was definitely an avenue that we should go down, and he enjoyed doing it.
So then I started getting more of them. And then I started putting seat kits on them and light kits on them. And just kind of rolled into that, and it started getting more and more, and then we started building them, like really building them. Pretty much anything possible we kept growing into. Ran it here at the house for as long as I could, up until the point where I needed to go and get a building and make a turn, which moved us into Herb, which was the first building on Herb, which we ran there for about 6 months until we fastly outgrew that place as well, to where we moved to where we're at now at 24 in Gratiot. We do a large range of golf cart repair, customizing, upgrading, buying, selling, fixing, new body kits, wrapping them, painting them, anything pretty much golf cart related. So BMC is the first initial of all 3 kids, Blake, Mason, Claire. The time that we're in right now is rather interesting with all the electric stuff coming into play. We'll continue to try to grow into the electric power sports world, but we know gas is not the future, so the future will be mainly focusing on electric stuff.
And then eventually it just kind of, he was smart and he knew what he needed to do. I'm hopeful that the future is going to be exactly how he wants it to be able to contribute to our community but on his own terms and pay the bills along the way.